Hello. Sorry about the time confusion. I'm just in a different time zone, and I think when Susan sends the invite, it shows up as my time.
It's okay. I just use it to record 4 videos for my course because since I have makeup and all this to be beautiful for you.
Wow, you are so productive. Amazing.
I'm having an interview with Sigrun. I have to be productive. I have to be active.
Okay. I am so excited to be here with Veronica. Oh, a red glass, red dress. Woohoo!
To honor you.
Oh, wow. I am honored.
I am honored to be here. I'm really happy to be here.
I'm so happy that you have taken the time to share your story, how SOMBA Kickstart has changed your life and business. So it's not so long ago. It's actually just 6 months.
6 months, exactly.
Wow.
It feels like lifetime. And the mind shift, I feel like I've always been like that. And I know I haven't.
Yeah.
But it feels so natural that I feel like it's always been natural to be, I don't know how to call it, like feeling successful. I think that's the change.
Yeah. Yeah, you're feeling that. So you are living it, but you're also seeing what else is possible out there, even if you haven't done it yet. And now you're not doubting it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So what was going on in your life and business then 6 months ago?
6 months ago, I knew I can make a living with online business, but I never imagined what can be possible. I used to feel, you mentioned it, I think during either the boot camp or somewhere, that it's the other people that are
the other people.
The other people. And I'm not the other people, so it's okay. I will have like small income. It's okay. I can make a living. I can eat. I can pay my rent and so on. So I did dream big. I did dream big, but it was dreams. Yeah. And then it became kind of, I still feel like, you know, it's so fragile, but I feel it became a reality. I feel it's my reality now, that I can not just dream big, but actually it's already happening. So.
And it's possible for you. It's not just possible for the others.
Yes, exactly. And it's not just feeling, it's numbers. So basically, because after Kickstart, first after Kickstart, I had my biggest launch. And then 2 months after it, I had another smaller launch, which brought 10,000K. So 14,000K and 2 months later, 10,000K. So it came almost like, this is the bottom. It could be better. This is my approach.
Yeah, you have a new standard. You're like,
yes,
oh, 10,000, I'm used to 14,000, give me that.
Exactly, but no, I do appreciate
Hard to expect more, yeah. So before, I think this is really important to emphasize, you saw your life, not like you were sad or anything, you were actually happy in your life, you were just very kind of like, hey, this is going to be my life, I'm going to have okay income, but I'm not going to be part of the other successful people that, I don't know, fly around the world and maybe work in warm countries in the winter and things like that. So that was not the life you saw 6 months ago. And now that's you.
Exactly. And actually, I think I saw it, but maybe in 5 years time, 10 years time, you know, like I may have still time in my life.
Maybe one day it will happen. Yeah.
But now I plan it for this winter, like 22.
Yeah. So. And what shifted this? Okay, you joined Kickstart 6 months ago. You had already taken your first steps in online business. So you saw you had created something small and manageable. And then you thought, why did you join Kickstart since you already started an online business?
I like this story because I went to this free summer school that you did in June.
Yeah.
I took this hot seat and I spoke to you, and I don't know what I asked. I don't remember the question I asked you, but your answer, I really don't know what it was, but something about next step in my business or something.
I remember. I don't forget.
You remember what? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, because I may not remember people's name, but I have a glue brain with the hot seats.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. With the numbers.
You had an idea for an online course already that was 10 weeks. And so you didn't see why you should join Kickstart, because, you know, you already had an online business. You already knew what you were going to teach for 10 weeks. But then I told you, well, there's something else people need to know first. What do people need to know and believe before they are ready, willing, and able to buy your 10-week program? And we came up with that.
That's very true. That's very true. And then, because then you gave me the idea for the free course.
Yes.
And the free course was a major success. And then I had more than 10% of people buying from the sign-ups.
The other course that you already had in your mind.
Exactly. Yeah. Then I remember it flashed my future, the distant, maybe one day future became almost present. Yeah. So I saw it's possible and I believed. I remember I didn't know you long. I think I knew you like 3 weeks at that time. Yeah. And I was like, I do believe her. Like it was basically just, I didn't know what Kickstart is. I didn't know what will await me. I'm not really the person who reads sales page and so on. So I just said, I just trust. If you say so, if you say it will work, I will go for it. And it worked. So I definitely, it was 100% great.
Yeah. And I got goosebumps now when you said it, because you had this like epiphany, like, yeah, if I offer this first, they're way more likely to buy. And that's the whole point, because a free 4-week course is the ultimate freebie. It's to attract your ideal client, and then they want to buy from you. Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine it. It was just, I mean, there's difference between believing something and then actually doing it and seeing the results. And it was like amazing.
Yeah.
I believed it will be okay. I always believe things will be okay, especially if I believe the person who recommends it. But then this was like much better than I expected. The atmosphere in it was great, because there were many people who didn't know me. Because I had like people who know me. I've been for a year doing this. So people basically, I have, I don't know, 30, 50 people who like are there with me all the time. Yeah. But this is 600 people. So this was like
600 people joined your free course. Yeah.
Well, 560 came to the group.
560, yeah.
Yes, and it was many people were like with me for the first time. And those even bought the course immediately. And now they entered my signature course. So it was really, it's technique that I would never think of myself. It's not like instinctive to give something for 4 weeks for free.
Oh, a lot of people don't want to do it. That's why they're thinking, oh, I don't want to join this program because I have to do a free 4-week course. I'm like, but that's the magic.
I was even discouraged. Like I know people that I know longer time and that I trust. They were telling me, this is nonsense. Don't do this. You will waste your powers. Like, you know, and I said, but if she says it works, I mean, if you say it works, I just have to at least try.
Yeah.
You know, and then like my results prove them wrong. So it's definitely working.
Yeah. Yeah. And 10% of people bought your course. If you would have done a normal freebie, let's say a PDF, would 10% of people have bought your program?
Definitely no. Definitely.
No. And that's why it just works so well. So, and then those who didn't buy, they still stay on your list, and they will maybe buy the next time around.
Yes, exactly. I think they did now. They bought the signature course.
Yeah, there are people that need 6 months, you know?
Yes.
They need to also watch. They're a bit more careful, you know? They read the whole sales page and then they're like, next time.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. So you made $14,000, euro?
Yeah, dollars.
Yeah. What the very first upsell after Kickstart. Then you did another launch, you 10,000. You were like 10,000, not 14,000. But you did it on your own without the Kickstart process, like without someone holding your hand, and you knew how it worked.
That's true, but I did in momentum. So
yes,
I momentum because it's also great. I mean, all your programs, I think it's my lifetime investment now. But yes, I used everything that you teach, and like, because I'm rethinking my business. You want me to do the strategy. I didn't have strategy before. That was another change with Kickstart, because before Kickstart I had online business, which was like, you call it spaghetti
marketing. Yeah, you're all over the place and you send out mixed messages.
But also I didn't know if the course should follow this thing and this freebie should lead to, it was like really like if you can drive a car, but you don't have the highway, you know, you go through fields and, you know, it's not really easy, right? But now I'm rebuilding the business. So I'm starting from scratch, and I started new signature course and I want to do it twice a year, exactly like you teach. So
yeah, there is order in the, so out of the mess, there is order and it's clear and an essential model.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's only been 6 months. So
yeah,
what else is possible?
Well, I feel like because I usually I cannot judge for future. So like at this point, I feel that I hope that next launch, because now I had this, I didn't really launch it. This was the signature course. I launched it in November. So this is now happening, but it was the first time I'm recording it now. Actually, today I was recording videos for it as well.
Yes.
And, I want to have the second tour, how to call that, the second round in autumn. And I want to believe it's going to be a big launch, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, the more you stay in this business, also like we prepare for our launches for months. And so in the beginning, you don't have to do it because the numbers are smaller. So yeah, you're starting to move into the grown-up world of launching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel.
And so you're going to spend your next winter in Spain because that was on your vision board and it was for other people and maybe sometime in the future. And now it's just happening.
Yes, it was even for my, like, I have this ideal me, which was in the faraway future. And then I had this, like, this, I believe is possible me, which was like, be free in Prague, which is still good. I mean, it's not like I'm suffering, you know, but like 3 degrees, it's winter, I don't like winters in Prague. Yeah. So then I said, okay, so now I actually can plan to go somewhere where it's warm. So I don't know Spain. I have never been in south of Spain. So I want to test if it's warm enough for me because they may not be. So maybe I will have to go.
It may not be because my mother-in-law actually lives in south of Spain and I sometimes visit her in December and it was not really warm, but I was in the Canary Islands. And many of my clients actually either live there or go there in the winter. And that was 25 degrees.
Okay. In December?
In December, 25 degrees.
Well, that may, but I think if you have like 15 degrees and sunny, it's still good because I like outside. All my courses were created except for in winter. were created outside. I just sit there on the bench or at the swimming pool and I write what's going to be in the courses. So this is my plan. So
I see this. I see this totally. I see you there already. But one thing I wanted to address that we've spoken about before when we've had a chat like this is you say sometimes you are a little bit like two people fighting with each other. Can you explain that? Because I think there might be some women out there that need to hear this.
It's something that you gave name to it in scarcity mindset and abundance mindset.
Yeah.
I'm raised in scarcity mindset and I'm surrounded by scarcity mindset. So I think person who's in scarcity mindset makes different decisions and wrong decisions.
Yes.
So you have to be in the abundance mindset, like I can do it and there's people who will want to buy it and I can help as many people as possible and so on. And that will bring again happiness to me and the possibilities that I cannot even imagine to me if I think like that. So I think that hot seat I had with you switched me to this abundance mindset because what people feel and what I felt as well, it's like Kickstart is not like for $15. It's not something, it's something that you really have to invest. It's not buying croissant. No, it's something that's really something. And you have to switch to this abundance mindset. Like this is just a piece of something that you're gonna get back. I had it 4 times returned.
Yeah, right. You got a 4 times return within 10 weeks. Yeah.
Within 10 weeks, exactly. And so this is something that you have to just let happen, like switch to believing it's possible.
Yeah. And do you feel there's still fight going on with you?
Too much. It's like almost every day. It's something that it helps me each time I get into contact with you in any way. I recall, okay, so not scarcity mindset.
So Veronica and the abundance mindset versus there is this fight. What some people also just call it negative, the negative voice in your head. But I can totally see when you have been raised a certain way, maybe money is scarce, or there are people around you that don't believe that they can achieve anything. that it's hard to break away. But the more you spend time with people who believe in limitless life, the more it's possible for you.
But you don't want to call it negative, because I think people will want to say, I'm not negative, because I'm not a negative person. I'm very positive, I'm outgoing, I'm optimistic, and so on. But yet this is negative thinking. So for me, the scarcity, it's not negative. It's something, it's descriptive.
Yeah. As soon as you give it a name that helps you, that's already a step forward.
I compare it to what I say to in my course. I believe if I write a book, I'm 100% sure it's going to be published. Whereas my clients know. So they're in the scarcity mindset for their issue. So that's I think this is the same principle. You just have to start believing, and then everything else happens. It's the only thing that you need to do, start believing. And that's the only really little thing. And then enter Kickstart, and then it happens.
Yes. Well, these are perfect last words. Veronica, thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy doing videos for your course. Thank you so much. Someone out there needed to hear this today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Appreciate it.